Back at it again. Haiti Biz News Show, Monday to Friday, bringing you news that's going to keep you informed, engaged, and interacting in the most optimal way for your business, investment, and entrepreneurial activity. Today is the 24th of April. Let's talk about it. We have an article, HaitiBizNews.com, 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 that is talking about agritourism, right? And it's something I've wanted to talk about. This article brings the opportunity to do so. Seejeanty who is the director of the CNC, which is the National Council of Cooperation. It's an organization in Haiti that tries to foster dialogue and discussion and ultimately action amongst different parties in Haiti. Had a very interesting idea proposed recently. At least he's trying to push this concept for quite some time, which is boosting the agritourism sector of Haiti, and particularly an idea that he's trying to push is the idea of really getting cooperation amongst those who are in the domain, cooperatives, etc., and to get them to sort of not only provide funding for some of their members to grow that sort of business, but more importantly, see if they could potentially put themselves together to actually get funding themselves from higher institutions within the country, banks, etc. Right? And to get an idea, what is agritourism in the first place? Webster defines it as tourism in which tourists stay with local people in rural areas. But conceptually, in more common practice, it's really just the incorporation of agriculture, nature, and sustainability into a touristic experience for folks. Now, if you had a chance to go to my Seejeanty YouTube, I'm sure you've had a chance to see the Montcel video. The first part is on the ranch and the farm and the restaurants and hotels that they have on that property. The second part was with the actual owner, who's an agronome, and him explaining his process, explaining the farm, explaining what he has going on there. Again, if you haven't seen it, do check it out. I've got the links here. And that's basically the concept of really what agritourism could be. It is the incorporation of everything, where a hotel can be located right on a farm. You wake up in the morning, you grab a strawberry, you eat it. Your breakfast is sourced, 80% predominantly from that farm, right? And then the activities are all centered around doing different things, maybe horseback riding that could be available, maybe going hiking. Is that sort of, and that entire thing is a part of the offering, and that the money you're spending is going to go to that local economy, because the local economy is directly involved in providing you that experience, right? And so we know it works, right? We saw it in action in our most recent video. I look forward to providing even more videos of that nature. Another great example is Hotel Villedrouin, right? Located just outside of Petit Guave. In 2012, they started doing certain activities, for example, taking folks on mountain hikes and mountain excursions, given where they're located. It just made sense, right? But since they've grown to offer quite a bit more, from yoga, meditation, from Creole massages, from hiking, from milking a cow, going to village markets, going to workshops that make cheese and yogurt and chocolate, and all these, and just going to other farms and traveling. They actually do a festival every year, where part of the festival is literally you're traveling to these different farms and farmers, and you're trying out their products, right? So when you talk about integration of tourism and agriculture and just nature and sustainability, that is really a concept that this place is doing currently. In addition to they've started a botanical museum, right, and a garden, a specific garden just for folks to enjoy nature. And the results are in the pudding. They're seeing up to 5,000 travelers, 5,000 visitors a year, And on top of that, they're getting $150,000 of revenue annually since they've launched this initiative. So the money's there, right? The money's there, right? And so I think there is an opportunity here, right? Here's my analysis. There's an opportunity here for folks. There's a lot of hotels, and a lot of Haitians, naturally want to build a hotel in Haiti and do different things. And honestly, the market's saturated. There's just a lot of that already. But there isn't much in the agro-touristic space, right? And that the opportunity that exists there really has a just tremendous spillover effect, tremendous ability and capacity to act as an initiator of a good amount of change, especially if they're located in places all around the country, different places of the country that perhaps didn't have that sort of activity, but now has it, right? And so, as much as possible, think about doing these sort of agritourism, even if you're strictly interested in agriculture, right? But adding that component will certainly help the bottom line, right? When I was speaking with the Montcel owner, he said certainly, adding the hotels and the lodging and expanding the diversity of his revenue sources has helped him quite a bit, even though his main focus has been to create a sustainable and successful agricultural business, right? So, what are your thoughts? You agree? I love to read a comment or two. You know me, I'm responding to them all day, right? Like what I'm doing, give it a like, subscribe, notify, share, and we'll be back again tomorrow.